Welcome on this new stream of RPG Maker game development. Here we are again at the Respawn Banter. I really need to improve my pronunciation of the name of the game, because it would be a shame if I mispronounced the name of my own game. Yeah. Okay, so it's a long time since I didn't make another stream of the development of this specific game. Well, the main reason is, again, the most of the part of the game is writing dialogue, which also has some problems, because for every single dialogue, for every single death, I really want to have something unique, not a simple, oh, you died by the rock, ha ha ha, yeah, I guess I'm not solid as the rock, yeah, that's not even a joke, haha, now respawn. I really want to make every Respawn banter, because that's the name of the game, every Respawn banter to be unique in its way. The main point of having the banter is just to distract yourself from just not being good at the game, right? It's a rage game, but without a rage, how to say it. It's a troll game where the rage gets removed by the banter itself. So the objective of the banter in the Respawn banter is to just calm the player, to make the player have fun instead of having frustration. But that means that it does not have to be, well, it needs to not be boring. And also unique every time. So if we have more time, I could try to brainstorm some ideas for some extra funny things for a banter, I don't know. Because the story banters are actually the most normal ones, but that means I need to find crazy ideas for the side banters, for the not mandatory banters. But before that, what are we doing today? Today we are making an item in the game. I won't disclose how important it is, because actually it's not really that relevant in the gameplay, this item, but there is one small section or two where you need to use this item. And what item is this one? A boomerang, if you didn't guess from the name of the title. We can use this part as the test zone. Perfect. Okay, so let's try. Also, we should think about a target. We will use the same orb as always. Or Gop. Wait, let's use Gop as a target. I'm sorry, Gop. I'm really sorry. Don't worry, it won't be enough to cut you. Still, 3 violence is not really acceptable. Oh well. Let's make that this image appears if you hit it with a boomerang. Okay. Also, I forgot we are transparent. Just to make it simple. Here. Okay. Just the basics. Just setting at the basics is a long time waste. Okay. So, I really want the boomerang to trigger the cell switch C at this point, because, well, the D is for the sword. The use of the boomerang should be pretty simple, actually. You just, let's use the dead hero as a boomerang. Okay, this will be our boomerang. So, with the press of a button, which button though? For now, let's make it W. Okay, parallel process should be a common event though. For now, let's make a parallel process. So if you press the button W, then you launch the thing, I suppose. It really, okay, so it's not really called the boomerang. It's not really a big spoiler to say the name, but of course, let's call it boomerang. And also, it's not really a big spoiler either, because the boomerang is used only for like 3 sections of the game. You can't really use it elsewhere. But it has a meaning in the scope of everything. Okay, so when you press the button, the boomerang should spawn on the player. So the boomerang should spawn on the coordinates of the player. We have it right there, so it's pretty simple. Before we should take the coordinates of the player. Luckily we have a common event for that, okay. We have a common event for that and a common event for death. Sounded better in my head. Wait, let's change the tileset because this feels old. Should be this one. Okay, this one without GOP. Oh, actually I'm working on a tileset artist for a definitive version of the tileset. For now, unfortunately, we didn't make much. We are... Where is it? I can show you. It's not really the style I wanted, but we are still testing. Here, okay. This is not the style I want, but at least we are trying on a style that's fitting. Okay. Let's return to us. Also, where's Gop? Oh no, Gop is dead. Ah, Gop, no! Okay, I should make something like this. That Gop just freaking dies. Okay, okay. Let's see. Also, I may need a bridge. Okay, so when you press the button, the boomerang appears. Let's also use a switch for the boomerang with a different name because, well, the name is part of the charm, okay? I won't spoil it that easily. Damn, for once I have some order in my switches. Where I should... maybe here. Okay. I hope I have enough space here. Okay, this appears when you press the button. Let's go above characters. So you spawn there the boomerang and you activate it. And then you move the boomerang towards the direction the player is facing. For how much tiles? Well, the forward part seems pretty easy. For now, let's only make it... well, actually, it should be pretty easy. So, we need to check the direction of the player. Which is... player... oh, I'm pretty sure there is. Here. Wait, let's change the name. Also, direction. Okay. So again, those are the numbers of the numpad. So if it's 2, it's facing downwards. Okay, there is a thing though. I really want to have some pixel movement in the game. I don't think it can fit on some traps, so maybe I will remove this idea, but would be pretty cool to have a diagonal movement and also a diagonal launch. But if I make something diagonal, I think it should be pretty easy to change. For now, the boomerang should go... okay, that's the thing. The boomerang can go above water and holes. The hero can't. But it still gets blocked by walls. For now, let's program the bare bones and later see if there is something we can do. So, how long can it go? Let's say 5. Wait for completion. We should make one movement each time and then make a check. Well, for now, let's make 5. And then returns back to the player. So, now we have, after the boomerang returns back, it should go towards the player as every boomerang goes. So, there is a loop where the boomerang goes towards the player. Should be pretty easy. Wait, no. Not this one, because sometimes it moves randomly. Let's try the default one to see how problematic it is. Later we will use the improved formula. So, towards player. And then we check the coordinates. And we check if... we should first update the variable. So, let's get the coordinates of the boomerang. Okay. Map X and map Y. So we can compare those with the coordinates of the player. Like this. If player X is equal to boomerang X, and same for the Y. Here. If it's like this, you break the loop and you take the boomerang. Otherwise it repeats with some frames of waiting. Wait. No, we don't need frames of waiting because there is the wait here in the movement. Okay, and then we just remove the switch. Boomerang in use, off. Should be pretty simple. For now it only works when you are facing downwards. Also we don't have any background. Let's see. Oh wait. W is used for the WASD movement. Never mind. Q then. I will later find a better button. Parallel process. I wonder if we should also check if... Never mind, here, it's working. In a way or another. Wait, the only problem is, well, actually I see a lot of problems. I actually see a lot of problems. Well, first of all, it should go through everything. Then it should be very fast. Or I suppose super fast. Or we can make it faster and then when it returns back, even faster. I don't know. No walking animation. Let's see. Also should have direction fix. Oh well. Okay. It's wait. It's lagging. I suppose the loop is still on. This loop seems to be still on. Ah! I'm stupid. I created another loop instead of just removing the loop. Here. Very surprising. Okay, here. Okay, as you can see, you can avoid the boomerang for some while, which is actually not intended. We should make the boomerang even faster on the way back. Something like this. Oh, I can just make... Actually, no, let's make another command for it. Change speed, max. Midway also should be nice. Oh. Let's see. I don't like that it's lagging, the boomerang. Should be very fluid. Should be very clean, the movement. This is not clean. At least I suppose I can't avoid it. Sooner or later it will get me. Let's see if I make the weight. I remove the weight for the movement. Even if I should insert a frame weight, otherwise it will run too many times each frame. Let's make a 1 frame weight, which is too little, but better than 0. It's not that fluid actually, but it's working at least. I should use another. Okay, this is my bad because I was facing other directions, and that the direction don't really work, which should be pretty. Oh wait, I put everything in the same condition. No wait, here. Okay. So let's make the other direction at this point. Direction 4 is facing left. Ah, it's only 4. I made only 4. Then it's 6. Which is right. I will later change this because it will go through walls, which is not what I want. For now, let's make it work this way. Okay, we did enough, though there doesn't seem to be any weird bug on the movement pattern. Oh, thanks a lot for the follow! Olivalena. I hope I did it right. For now we are trying the launch of the boomerang. Well, maybe we should get a better placeholder here. The sword, we can use the sword as a placeholder boomerang, actually. Hey, hello, I'm doing very fine, thanks. Always fun to program some boomerangs. I swear it's a boomerang, even if it's clearly a sword. Oh. We still have the problem of the wall, because, let's place it, if we have a wall... Okay, never mind, we don't have any wall. If we have a wall, it will go through. And we don't want to go through a wall. Okay, here in the open could make sense because it can go vertically, but the main use for the boomerang is inside. Let's improvise a wall. I think this is fine. Okay, this wall. You can't pass through there, like once Gandalf said. Okay, Gandalf was wrong. Okay, here. Again, this tileset is not final, but I don't have the final one. Okay, okay. Let's pretend this is a wall of a room. The boomerang shouldn't go through it. We have a problem here, though. If the boomerang can't go through this wall, it shouldn't go through this water, which is paradoxical. So I should make some objects where the boomerang is allowed to pass. Or even better, isn't allowed to pass. I think it's better. I'm from Italy. Is my accent still pretty clear? I suppose it is. I switched to English streamings like 8 months ago. Still having good practice, but not perfect. Even if practice makes perfect, as everyone says. For choosing on what the boomerang can go through, I will use terrain tags. I can apply a tag on every sort of graphics of the map. For this example, let's use the number 5 on this wall. That means whenever the boomerang wants to move forward, it checks if the next tile is number 5 or not. If it is, it returns back. That means we need to change this code. We have a problem though, because if we make a loop each time moving once, it doesn't feel natural, because it will move one step at a time. It will stop for a frame, which is not what I want. So maybe we can do something on the opposite. Yes, let's try something else. Let's not wait for it to finish the movement. Instead, we will wait manually here. Let's see, 60 frames, which is a second. And instead of just waiting, we make a loop about waiting 60 times one frame. Why this way? Because we can check in this loop whatever the boomerang is about to run into a wall. And so we will stop the loop and just stop the boomerang on its tracks. We can make it here. Let's wait one frame, and this will stop the boomerang. Now we need to run this loop 60 times, or an arbitrary value we choose. I think we can create a variable here. Let's call it boomer loops, setting to 0. We can also set a maximum value. I think it's better to set it here. Let's say 60. Max boomer loops. Okay. And now in the loop we just increase the value by 1. And we make a condition to check if we repeated the value 60 times. So, boomer loops. If boomer loops is major or equal, then max boomer loops. If it is, we didn't make the exit condition, it will break the loop. Okay. Let's try. I think I should make more than 1 second though for the boomerang. No, I think 1 second is more than enough. It's fine. As you can see though, the boomerang can still go to the wall. But now it's simple because we can just check in the loop, this one, if the boomerang is about to run into a wall. So, the coordinates of the boomerang are those one. We can check them every loop. And we take the value of the tile in that specific location. Here, this one. We get the terrain tag. We save it on the value. There should be a value here. Weird that I never used it. We should make another one, even if... That's weird. I swear I had one. Well, we can override the value we used. Okay. Wait, I hope it doesn't override anything else. Well, for now, let's try this way. Okay, let's use those variables for now. Ah, wait, we can get the coordinates of this item specifically. Okay, maybe that makes... well, doesn't change. Okay. Now we get the information of the terrain. And we check if the terrain has value 5. If it is value 5, it will break the loop. And it won't go further. Let's try. Fine, and now it works. But as you can see, it stops on the tile, not on the tile before. Still, it's a great point forward. I should also make it stop when it's a target, maybe. There is something to work on. Okay, so, first of all, let's work on hitting the wall. Should be pretty simple, it needs to stop on the tile before. To do that though, we need to check the tiles after. How do we check a tile after? We just increase the one of those two values. We need to check again the direction here. The point is the direction of the hero changes. We need to save the value somewhere else. Let's make something like this. The direction of the boomerang. We save the value of this variable on another value. So we save the value 17 on this other variable. So now we need to make for conditions again. I always hate when you need to calculate the next tile based on a direction. Takes some time. So the condition is if boomer direction is equal to 2. If it is, we need to increase. It means it is facing downwards, so we need to check the y, one more y. So we increase the y by 1. Okay. If it's 4, it's facing left. So we need to increase the x, or decrease the x by 1. If it's 6, it's facing right. So we increase the x by 1. And at the end, if it's 8, it's facing upwards. So we decrease the y by 1. In this way, we check the tile in front of it. And it will stop before. Let's see. Wait, something is wrong. It also goes... Wait, something is definitely wrong. Before it was kinda working, now everything is broken. Boomer direction, it's the same value. If the direction is 2, wait, I lost the x. Why did I lost the x? I did cut it maybe. Oops. Okay, let's update again the map x of the boomerang, and now it should work. Okay, yeah, it works, Perfect, okay. This is pretty nice. Interesting, it doesn't work if I launch it in front of it. I think I can solve it with a simple check though. If the hero, or the tile in front of it, it just doesn't work then. Okay, then before launching, then we need to check the front of the player. Ouch! Again, we need to use those formulas. I hate having direction checks. So. What should I do when you target you are in front of the wall? You just can't launch it, right? I think you just can't launch it. Otherwise it's weird. Okay. Then I need to update the values x and y. We will check again the coordinates of the tile in front of it by using those placeholders. But again, the main reference is the coordinates of the hero. We are checking the tile in front of the hero. Okay, and we check the terrain tag. And if the terrain tag is equal to 5, we just cut this event. Or we just stop this event. It didn't happen. So, exit event processing should be this one. Okay. That's it. Now you can't launch it if you are in front of a wall. What's now? Boomer direction not defined. This one. What do you mean? You define it here. And use it before? Yeah, here. Okay, okay. Okay, then I suppose it doesn't hurt to use it, define it before. Okay. And now, it just doesn't work. Awesome. But if I use it on this, on top of it, of course, it does. Okay, okay. But no player will go on top of it. Now, the wall works. Now, though, it should trigger something, right? How did the sword work? Well, the sword was simpler because it only targets the event in the front. Here it goes over a lot of events. And also it should stop when it hits an unhittable event. So we need to use a tag for it, right? Oh no, how do you read the tags? I forgot how do you read the notes. Did we make something on the slime merge game of the sort? No, at the end we choose another way. Yeah. How the hell do you read notes? Maybe you can just say note. Let's take the reference. So, slime merge game, not here. Where is the slime merge game? I should make some order. I lose my games all the time, you know. Here. Because it's drunk slime merge, not slime merge, I forgot. Okay, I'm opening another project just to remember how I address events, instead of looking for it on the table again. Because here I remember where I use it in practice. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. On the initialize. Here, game map events. Pretty easy. Now we need to see if there is a way to refer to the note of an event. Let's try this. This is the event 6, so let's see if we can read the note of this event. I hope it works this way. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, not what I wanted, but at least it didn't crash. Lower score note will work. Same. That's not it then. I was hoping the note would work. Okay, I unfortunately don't know how to do this, so let's see if we have some note here. Note. Nope. Not this sort of note. Here. If we could teach people about parameters, not text. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not really that. The name, I could check the name maybe. It's a little too long, maybe, for it. Note. Yeah, please say which part of this wall of text is note. Comments, let's see. Should be there, right? I have an idea, wait. Genius idea. I take all of these. And I make it in my notes. Don't worry about pizza, I'm Italian, so it's pretty common to have a file about pizza. No, okay, that's not what I was looking for. Should be elsewhere. Maybe... not here, I suppose, but... yeah. Should be on the map here. No. Character. No. Movement, flow control, advanced. I'm pro after all. No tags, wait. That's what I was looking for. Tag, wait, tag name. No, this is the not tags of the database. I should maybe look for tags though. Note, no, it's called note. Note. Generative map function. Not really. Here maybe? No. Okay, no, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Okay, too bad. Then we need to improvise ourselves then. I remember I did something of the sort to check if something had a specific effect, if I added a note on top of the text here. Wait. Let's see if the internet is our friend. Read the event note. Here. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Dots. No, wait, which language is it? MZ. No, wait, it doesn't work like this, right? In the map. Let's try, sure. Oh, wait, maybe it does. Yeah, it does, wait. Some plugins work like those. I forgot. So I can just put target. I should also apply a value at this point. 1, why not? I suppose I can read this event target, right? Does it work like this? Sounds pretty convenient. It's not that convenient. Okay, map event 6. Wait. Call it. Oh wait, that was the wrong example. Ah, okay, meta frame, okay. Meta target. Like this. I should also get event, I suppose. I don't know what this does, but as long as it works. And it works! Okay. Today I discovered how to use the tags of the items. Sounds pretty important to do. Okay, now what do we want to do? We need to check the target value. First of all, let's see what happens if I don't have the target values. Shouldn't cause a problem, right? Okay. Perfect. So, we need to check each item if it has the target value on each item I pass through. Again, in the loop. What is it? This one. I should apply a comment. Loop to stop the boomerang. It tracks forward. Also note, the boomerang won't be stopped by anything on the way back. Otherwise it can get stuck. It's not just word. It's not really word. Okay, so in this loop, apart from checking the next item, we check the item we are on top of. So we can... What I was pasting... Yeah. Let's apply the target node on GOP. Sorry, GOP. Okay, here. Check next tile. This is what it does next. Now we need to do something before. Check this event. We check the event they are on top of. We get location info, which is event. I'm pretty sure there is a event ID. This one. Not really the use I needed. We should make other variables just in case, you know. I think it's better to have more variables, I suppose. Okay, so we should make other x and y for the boomerang. Also, event ID. Wait, this is a base variable. I should call it before. Let's make it here. It's a pretty very used variable. So now we get the coordinates of the boomerang. And this time we'll make it there. Boomer X and boomer Y. Boomer Y. It's always fun in video games to call the boomerang a boomer. And we get the event ID. I still don't know what happens if there are more events on top of each other, but it usually won't happen. And I hope it doesn't get every time the ID of the boomerang, right? That would be a shame. Now that we get the event the boomerang is on top of, hoping it doesn't get the boomerang itself. Even if I'm pretty sure there are other ways to get every event. But only in case it doesn't work, okay. And now we check this variable. Or better, we check if the event the boomerang is on top of has the target property. With this code we used before. Okay, should be pretty simple, relatively, at least. Okay, it's the code. Instead of the event 6, we use the event saved on the variable. So, in variables.dot value number, which event? 36. So, if the target is equal to 1, it means it is something. And that means we break the loop. And it will return back. Before breaking the loop though, we need to activate the item if it does something. Let's say if the target is more than 1. We can do something else if we need. Okay, so before returning back, it activates. What? It activates the self switch of the item. Like we did with the sword. That's why I'm checking the sword. The sword, where is it? Maybe before. I'm pretty sure it should do it here. Ah, wait, it's another common event. Here. Ah, okay, that's another story. Okay, this is a more complex than we need because this checks the next tile. But we already did that, so we just need this part. we activate the self switch of that event. So we get the key of the self switch, we get the ID, which is on variable 36, target ID, I don't know what's for. Ah wait, no, the 8 is for the map. The target ID is the value we saved in 36. Okay, first value is the map ID, which is always 8. Second one is the ID of the target. And the third one is the self switch we activate. The third one, the C. And then we activate it. Okay. Now we just check that the map 8, the map is saved somewhere. Okay, here, perfect. And now we should activate the self switch number C. Let's see if it works. Okay, first of all, it's not working. Where's the problem? Probably here. Game up event. Wait. Where's the problem? I will try again. Property of undefined. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe if there is no event, if there is a problem. That's why we should make a condition before. Another condition. Which one? We need to check if an event is existing. How do we check if an event is existing? Let's ask Google! Okay. Here. I think we already made something like this here. Let's see. Yeah, here, okay, that's pretty simple. Game map events different from undefined. That's pretty obvious, so I didn't need it. Obvious, depends, okay, but here. Okay, if it's not undefined, it will do. Let's see. It's working. Definitely working. Let's see now. Sorry, group. Okay, not really working. Probably because it checks itself as an event. Since the boomerang is an event on its own. So it will only check itself. And that's a problem. We need to get every single event on a specific tile. Okay, so that means we need to go down the hard way. Ouch. So. Event ID, maybe here I check. Flow control, is there a main one? A global one? Here. Ooh. Here, okay. I remember there are two ways to get an event ID. Event ID XY. Weren't there two of them? Where did I use the game map event ID? And how do you choose one? We might need to go into the code here. Into the code of the game. As event, no thanks. All the rest is just wrong. Okay. We unfortunately need to check game map tile ID how it works. Oh wait, it takes the... no, event ID here, this one. Unfortunately, seems to only return one code, one event. That means we need to check on the game code. That sucks. Here it is. So, not here. objects maybe? Yeah, here it is. Okay, how does it work? It returns the first event of the list, which sucks. I really want a full list. It returns the first event of the list. Ugh. How do I do it? I have a stupid idea, which actually should work. We open our plugin of small fixes and we add a new call. Event ID XY array, which is a new function that will send the entire list, sends back the entire list. Okay. Get event ID on coordinates, but gets everything. Okay. We can make also a specific one for the boomerang, but actually, that sounds pretty smart, because if we use this one, we need to check every item in the list and remove the boomerang from it. Here we can just filter whatever in the list that has the target tag. Let's make another one, wait. Target here. Or even better, we can make a more generalized one where tag. We filter them by tag. So we get all the events on the specific coordinates, and then we make a condition. We need still to filter all the values one by one. I don't really like filtering values in an array, but here, let's go in for each. I need more practice on the arrays. I think this still is okay. I don't remember how to remove it. Then we can just make a for. Make I equal to 0, I minus list dot length, and I plus plus. Now for every entry in the list I, we check the meta target. For now it's target. Later we see if I can implement the tag. Just convert it into the tag name. For now I don't think it's intuitive. Okay, so we have a condition here. And if the target is equal to or more than 1, it's fine. I think we can simplify it even more. We just return 0 in any other case. Here instead we return the how was it? We return that thing, okay? We return list I event ID. We return the event ID. It's simple. If there is the meta target ID, I return that. For now we won't use tag, but later I will see. Now let's include it. I will maybe use it later. Okay, so this time then where was it? I'm starting to get lost. No, okay. So instead of using this one, then we need to just call it ourselves. That means though we don't need another condition here. For now. It's game map event ID tag. And we already have the variables, which is xy, which are number 5 and 4. I should probably use the official ones, the definitive ones. Okay, 87 and 88. Never mind. Variables value 87, then 88. Then we just, let's say, target, even if we don't need it. And now we save the result somewhere. Let's say target found for boomer. Let's make it long so we won't have any other problem. It starts as false. Okay. And now we just check that. If we found a target for the boomer, we just do whatever we found. Wait. Target found for boomer is not a true false. It's the event ID we found. Okay. Here it is. And I suppose that's enough. Let's hope. Let's see. For now, it doesn't work. Okay, okay. My fault, right? Filter. Did I save? I did. Wait, I didn't save. The function didn't exist. Well, same problem. Filter. I forgot what the filter was. Where's the problem now? Hi. Let's see if it works up until there. It does! Okay. The problem is in the code after it. Just to be sure. I suppose it's the call that doesn't work. Yeah. Event ID tag. Function. Is the problem here? I'm minor than list length. The problem is probably here. This one is not a problem because it shouldn't run until we hit the target. No, wait, this one will be checked. Maybe I did something wrong. Event meta target. It's the same. Wait, list I should maybe make an extended name because maybe I'm referencing the wrong part. So let's see. Event ID. So instead of calling that, we just call the entire map referencing that name as the event ID. Am I forgetting some parentheses? Probably. Yeah, I'm getting one more parenthesis. Okay. I hope that was the problem. It wasn't. Property of undefined. Yeah, where? Tell me, friend. Yeah, this doesn't help at all. Anytime. Just to be sure. You know, the professional debugging. Okay, the problem is before. Maybe I'm calling it in the wrong way. Wait, how do you call that? Came up. Wait. Am I calling it wrong? Oh yeah, I was forgetting this. That's not all that right. Yeah, should be game map. Like this, okay. Also, not prototype. I didn't edit at all. Okay, okay. Okay. And it's working. Hi and everything. Yeah, here. Everything. You want my attention. You got it. Now we don't need it anymore. The beta testing. Or the debugging. Now it just works. Okay, moment of truth. Wait, it's not working on him anymore, this one, though. Well, for later. First of all, yeah, it's not working. Nothing is working. Before at least there was something working. Now nothing is working. Because probably it breaks the... No, wait. If it can't break the loop because it goes further. Maybe the code just breaks. Wait, I fear that's Visual Stella fault somewhere. Ah no, because core engine is not active. Usually when Visual Stella is active, it blocks some errors and you can't even debug in peace. Maybe, because we changed those values. Yeah. It will take a while to replace them, but... X. Yeah, I should have changed all of them instead. Okay, now at least the wall will block. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was also missing this thing. Okay, at least we fixed the thing that was working before going on the next part. No! Stop, I said. Where's the problem? What's your problem? Terrain tag. Where's your problem? I'm also getting here the coordinates, so I don't see the problem. I'm also increasing them. Why? I hate when it happens. I'm getting the next coordinate and should be right. Oh, we go crazy by the programming. Map X. Wait, that's why I inverted X and Y. Oh, I hate when the problem is very stupid. No, not here. Now we should go. I'm not moving the map, I swear. Okay. Now it's working, okay. And now... I am sorry, Gop. Even this works now. Gop is dead. Yeah. We have a problem though. Well, not really a problem, but we could cast it here and be very immediate. At least it's working. Now if we remove the bridge, we can snipe Gop from afar. Hiya! Sorry, Gop. I'm really sorry. Okay. That's very nice. I should maybe change the speed because it will be the same speed as the hero when I launch it, which is weird. Okay. No. It stays more time mid-air though. We should at least decrease the weighting value, which is on top of the loop here. Okay. Boomer loops, let's say the half of it, 30 frames, half a second. There should also be a wait when they reach a wall. Also sounds pretty dynamic. I don't really like that the boomerang goes zigzag when I'm diagonal. But better than nothing, right? The boomerang looks kinda also cool. I just need a sprite for it. Oh wait. What if I reach the border of the wall? Okay, okay. Nothing. Awesome. Also, I can't even spam it. Awesome. If it reaches me and I spam the button, seems like it's going through. Well, not that it will ever happen. There will be a long cooldown. Dying is the cooldown. Okay. I should maybe increase the distance. Later. It's fine-tuning for another time. Now we have the boomerang working at least. Does it need anything else? I suppose that's everything. We just got the two basic functions after all. Hitting, activating, turning back, and everything else. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be so fast. Okay, okay. We did it. I just need to find a better button for it, but again, won't be that much used. Will be used only for 2 or 3 parts. Still, at least we have it. Now, we solved the boomer enigma. What else? So maybe next time, if I... because I'm worried it will break some trolls. Or even more. I might try, but... I'm not really sure. Okay, we did one part of today. Actually, that was the only part I wanted to do today, because... I don't have many other ideas for what to program here. So instead, we are going to writing. Let's see if I have... It's still called Project Live Relive. Live Relive. Okay, we can make... I need an idea. Document. We can have this one. Okay, so we need ideas for stupid things. Because again, as I stated at the start of the stream, I'm kinda lacking ideas for the optional banters. And the ones where the player should be incentivized to see, because if they are crazy or funny, good for me, the player is playing more. Or it just sucks and it dies more and more. Still, both scenarios would be a win if I did more stupid banters, right? So, should be split in 2 categories, because we have the banters with Leven, and there is no surprise, there is another character, and so we need 2 sort of ideas for the banter. For now, we can group all of them together and see. The main problem on why I'm not doing those sort of things on stream is not having idea. It's not a thing we can solve by talking. There is surely a game with the main catchphrases, everything can be solved by talking. Well, Undertale kinda. Not the lack of ideas though. The main problem, I don't have much material to work with. We have clouds, one character there and one character there, and expressions. That's it. I don't have any other prop. That's everything. But still, visual novels can be funny, and they work with the same materials. So the problem is me, apparently. Yeah, actually, that's not a thing you can do on the spot. I was thinking on still doing this on stream, but in a different way. Like, with some talk. So, we can just talk at this point and see if some weird idea comes out of it. First of all, let's talk about lore. Not really a game spoiler, it's just a way to find some inspiration for any sort of banter. So, I don't think that's the right argument or topic. We can change topic later though. So, the hero is the chosen hero because he doesn't like chocolate. And that's discussed. That's, yeah, disgusting, but also discussed in the main story of the game. I call main story the main banters that appear with priority. The hero doesn't like chocolate. I should refer chocolate in some extra banter. He talked about chocolate with Leven. Maybe we can use this topic with another character. Okay, that's still an idea. Also, he's the chosen hero because he doesn't like chocolate. There is a dialogue in Octostranded, which I still need to translate in English, where, yeah, Octostranded is a crossover with 8 my other games, and there is also the hero. The hero says, someone points to the hero that there should be some sort of chocolate or of taste he could like, but the hero really ate a lot of flavors and didn't like any of them. I think we should talk about this even in this game. The main problem is still, it's a topic. I don't want a topic, I want a stupid thing happening that a player is involved, has the attention to the game. Still, finding topics is still funny. We could also... I don't really want to work on this topic on live because I only want to work dialogue regarding Leven. This one does not involve Leven. Okay, so after this chocolate story, the hero becomes the chosen one. What it means? It means that he had to train every day. Some RPG cliches happened on its city, and that's it. The main part here is that he didn't like to be a hero or a chosen one because it's such a hassle. It's hard to do, okay? I wouldn't like to, okay? Well, depends. If I was in an isekai maybe, but still, being a hero is hard, okay? That's why we can refer to his laziness. Not really laziness to be a hero. Thanks for the correction, I needed it. Okay, from that, from his young days, well, there is the part of he had a twin that became an edgelord and ran away, but honestly, I wrote that part when I was still envisioning the start of the game. So it was just a gag left for that. Maybe it won't appear in the game, so that's not really a relevant detail. After that, the evil lord came by, burnt the village down, killed his parents, and Yeah, it didn't want to get revenge. Well, before that, the Evil Lord spared the hero, but we already talked about it. We can talk about the Evil Lord again, though. It's a topic, because, you know, the entire point of the adventure is to reach the Evil Lord. Would be weird to not talk about it. I still have in plan some of those dialogues, but I forgot about it. Okay. After the Evil Lord destroyed the village, the hero just retired to another village, to another city, to be a shopkeeper. I should talk about the main customer of the hero, because the hero had a main customer. I'm talking about it because it doesn't appear in the main story. But it's another story I had in my mind, but it will probably never be used. Maybe if the game sells a lot, I might do a DLC with this story. But for now, I have in mind that... So, this other character is... how to say... Well, the other character that takes the crystals... that sells the crystals to the hero. The hero got the 7 crystals or whatever, that story item that's useless actually, from buying from the customers. So there is one main customer that sells him all the crystals. We should talk about the hero customer. Okay, which is... I still don't know the class, but I was envisioning some sort of girl with a fairy. Or it's too much Zelda. Again, they won't probably appear well, they won't appear anywhere in the game, unfortunately. But never say never in the future. Also customer, but we should also talk about hero shopkeeping. Still, I'm not finding any funny event. We are still finding topics, which is not really what I wanted to start with. Still, after this, there were some fairies that distressed the hero, forcing him to go to adventure. We could talk about it. Fairies. After all, the fairies are canon in this world, after all, since the hero mentioned them. Also, what are fairies? I didn't really talk at all in fairies my games. That's why I still find it hard to place them in the game world. Talking about it, I already noted down, but the game has no world building outside of the events happening, which is actually nice, because I don't think it will find the space anywhere in the game, and in that way I don't even need to make a world building. I could make a funny joke about it, a meta joke about it, trying to not sound too much cringe, because ouch, unfortunately meta jokes are a double-edged sword. They can be useful for making the player gain attention on the game, even if it breaks the immersion, but I'm fine with it. My objective is not the immersion, is having the player involved. The other side of the medal is, again, breaks the immersion, but also can be cringe if used in a wrong way. Okay, this can be the first stupid thing, the first idea for a stupid thing I found. After world building. Okay, talking about world building. The powers of the goddesses. The power of the goddesses is not really explained in depth in the game. Leven gives an explanation on the demo. She says something like, it's not something you have, it's something you know. I don't kinda want to explain it, but we should talk about more about. I found a stupid an idea. I think a fun topic. I think a fun topic to talk about is the extent of the power of the goddess. I mean, stupid questions like what happens if you try to revive a stone, or if you try to revive yourself, are you dead? Or even weirder questions like what if you try to revive the bloody cells of a person? Does the blood cells get revived too? Do they have a soul? Testing the limits. Not just theoretically, but also practically. For example, you could ask Leven what happens if you try to revive two people together on the same spot. Will they compenetrate? Will they explode? Like what she mentioned on the whole death. I think that's a very, very fun argument. Very fun topic. Both on Leven and the other one, I suppose. Also, would be fun if the hero tried to plan or to talk about with the exploits we can do with that. Okay. Apart from the goddess's power, I think we can. So, to find the stupid ideas for stupid things, I should use what I have. I have the hero and the goddesses. And, of course, the goddesses have powers. So I should probably use those powers for making weird effects. Weird scenarios, weird things. For example, I could make Leven revive the discussion. For example, the discussion dies. Is that... Do you say a discussion dies? Not really. Well, maybe not here. Yeah, that's not really it. Even if... Kinda sounds right? Discussion... Wait. Term of a discussion that... Died here! No, wait, that's still wrong, right? Yeah. I swear though, there was a similar way to call it, right? Stopper, not... Never mind, I will find a way. Maybe Leven can revive the discussion. Okay. That could be a funny point. So, what are the powers of Leven? Okay, well, Leven actually, yeah, embodies the life. So, we can see that she can revive people, even if it's not her main work, reviving, because, well, no one actually revives. She only revives the hero, that's why it's her specific task. But her main task is not reviving the hero, of course, but is gathering all the essence of the thoughts of the people who died and make them give them birth again for some sort of rebirth, but without the memories of the previous life. So yeah, again, she generates life. That's not a funny argument to talk about, though. What's funny about giving life to the world? Wait, you can... A discussion could be of why Leven does not revive good people, or even just to say it better, unjust deaths. For example, if someone gets surprised, ambushed somewhere and he dies, and it was a very good person, why Leven doesn't even revive those? And also because she revives Gop, so the hero should be upset that she revives a stupid tree, but not all the just people that died, like his parents, for example. Also, there is space for another discussion, which is Leven can't really revive everyone because the goddess of death finalizes a passing of a person, which means it dissipates the faults. That's a complex work on the goddesses, but it works like this. The goddess of death greets the person who died, finalize their death, and so their experience, memories, and everything gets... well, that's the only thing that remains. The spirit is gone, and the memory is gone. Only the knowledge that it got and all that was in the mind except the memories passed to Leven. Leven purifies those memories. She called it... I created a new term just for it, for the fun measure. It was Renaissance? No, wait, no, that's a French word. I swear I use a term for it. Just to cover any ground. We have the name here. It's okay, yeah, here it is. Denescency. Denescency comes from nescency, and it's the act of purifying the nescency of a person. I voluntarily looked for a complex term. And so she generates new life using those yeah, she purifies those knowledge with the denescence, and then uses it to generate a new person, a new life form, with using parts of the deceased persons, a mix of them, of course. It's not really another person with the same spirit of the previous one. How it's called? The reincarnation. Yeah, it's not reincarnation. Okay. The point is, it's not funny. It's not funny. Still, let's talk about... I wrote it wrong, right? Yeah, okay. And that's how the death and life works. So that's another point of the different spot where Leven is, because she's between clouds. And so the hero, of course, there should be a nice discussion about it. Place, clouds, or even the other one. Could be funny because I have a way to find it funny, maybe. we talk about coordinates, about where we are, and where we are exactly could confuse the hero maybe. Okay, what else we need to talk about? Except from spoilers, of course. Well, we can try to make... For example, I got inspiration from this one, from, well, normal talks about the debates against the existence of a god. You know, they say, if God exists, why are there so many poor people? Or, even worse, angry kids in Africa. I'm not here to answer that question or open a debate about it, but we can have some sort of discussion about it here. Even if we already covered it here. Maybe the hero could doubt the existence of a god. Wait, I wanted to revisit the first banter when the hero dies the first time, because the joke of I'm in a dream goes for too long. Maybe I might try to change it. For example, he thinks it's a scam. I don't know. It's very dense, so it can work. Scam. Apart from that, it's hard to find ideas. We should think not about topics, arguments, game world, more like what do we have as an engine. Let me explain. I don't think I can explain, never mind. But, for example, in a banter here, an extra idea could be, for example, I had an idea for a banter which, or where there is descriptive text like a visual novel. Something like this, that something weird happens. I don't think anything will help if I check here. I was thinking also playing with the music. Yeah, for example, there is a weird music and they... Or debate music and they try to not get no, I was looking for affected. No, influenced. I don't really like influenced. It's too long. I don't know. That's not the right term I was looking for. Never mind. Okay, what else? Don't have much, but I'm trying also to experiment with it with where is it? Well, I'm still publishing on Twitter some extra comics of Respawn Banter here. And here also since it's an extra, it's kind of hard to find funny comics to make on the go. That's why I'm having a hard time. This is probably the 12th, the 12th, how do I call it? 12th one? 12, the number 12 I did. And I'm starting to lose some, I'm starting to, get low on ideas. That's why, making everything alone is hard, as they say. I could make though, comic segment. I could make, like, for example, Making a comic though requires me to have graphics for the bubbles, text bubbles. I could use those ones to be coherent, but I don't know if they can fit exactly the game style. Still, note for later. I need to find more out of the blue ideas. For example, it could rain, but I need new graphics, so no. Unfortunate though, unfortunate. They could be very ooh, I get an idea. I suppose I already had this idea, but they are very far away. For example, the hero fell into a smelly trap and he stinks after dying, I don't know. And then he wonders if his soul is still stinky or something like that. Okay. I'm happy I got some ideas. I will stop the stream here, I suppose. Because finding new ideas takes a lot of effort. I got wary. Okay. That's everything for today. I think that's the right length. We programmed the boomerang and now we tried to think of other topics for the game. Again, unfortunately, it's hard to make streams about Respawn Banter because I don't have much to program, it's mainly writing text. And I find it hard on stream. I will try my best though. Okay, that's everything for today. Let's see if we have enough raid power. I don't think so, unfortunately. And that's everything for today. Thanks a lot for coming by, and we see ya whenever it happens.